Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon from where you are, which is Bruce again with new information about uh, traveling abroad. I know you have missed me a lot. I've taken a lot, I think, since this year. I haven't done any video, and most of you guys have been asking me why. Yes, it is because sometimes I get caught up with work and with other activities, especially my lives on TikTok. They consume a lot of my time. But now I understand this YouTube is becoming valuable to a lot of people. I can tell you a lot of people have used this YouTube to get visas from different places because a lot of information is shared here, and people use it, by the way. Actually, a lot of people consume this information. So that's why I always encourage everyone, when you read this or when you listen to this or when you hear this, don't hear it alone, just share it to a friend. I was so amazed by one guy from Ethiopia called Ibrahim. He told me, hey, when I got this information, I just shared it to a Philippine gentleman. So, what does that one teach you? It teaches you that he did not just want to have this information himself, he wanted also to share it with a friend so the friend can have some ideas. So, can you also do the same? Please share it to a friend. Let us a friend never be selfish in life. Never. Because the more you become open minded, the more God or Allah blesses you. So, today I'm coming with updates on Poland. That is one thing. And what do I have to tell you? I want to tell you that a lot of people are getting work permits. That's the facts. And I know a lot of people, they did not understand the video because a lot of my friends from Ghana, Cameroon, you ask me, you just imagine what was that lady counting, because ever since then I think I've never made a video clarifying on that one because it was in my local language. The lady you saw in the video in Uganda counting documents, it wasn't just counting documents or land titles or what. That lady, she was counting work permits. Those are official work permits issued by the government of Poland. There is no way I can bring a whole country into this, especially, and I put it on YouTube because it is a crime. It is a criminal case that can be answered by international police. Oh, okay, international police, that is Interpol or international police, or you all well know international police. And remember, as I always teach you, that international police coordinates with any police within your country. If you're in Nigeria, there is an international police that can easily contact Poland, or can contact Belgium where I am, or can contact anyone from anywhere because they are called international. So that's why I can never involve a whole country that they are issuing papers when it is me faking them. That is one thing. So congratulations to people, over 20 people who just got work permits. And I have good news that some are being processed and they'll be arriving to me. As I am here, I'm just expecting more messages for those people who are expecting permits, apart from the other 20 work permits. By the way, these 20 work permits, so far I can officially tell you that 19 work permits are in the hands of Ugandans. 19 out of 20. and one is supposed to be shipped. And I've just communicated to Poland. The latest should be Tuesday next week. It should be in the hands of my brother who requested his to be delivered to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so wherever you are, you get your work permit because you pay for it. So a lot of people are asking what are the procedures. However, I have paused it a little bit. Why? Because these people who picked these work permits, they decided to sleep with them. They didn't want to put them in the system for them to get appointments. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I also want to clarify. There's something I want to clarify that the truth is there is a appointment. Getting appointment for work permit of Poland on a work permit visa, not other things. Don't mistake me. If you want to go to for student, you want to go for tourism visit, appointments, you don't need to go through a Rotary or every Saturday. But for work, because there was a lot of fraud, there was a lot of people producing or reproducing work permits. So the Poland is not stupid. They had to create a system, and this system you just feed in your work permit, and this work permit gives you, puts you in a what? In a Rotary. Can I call it like how can I call it? It is something that you have to be there, and it is by chance. It is a chanced uh, uh, thing. You just be there every weekend. I don't know how they choose. Then from nowhere you be chosen, and if you are chosen, then you have an appointment. But I want to thank God that ever since I started this, I have gotten two appointments, and one was we had to cancel it because the documents had not arrived, and we have another one actually a few days from today, and we pray that this lady, or she gets her work permit, her visa rather. So these are a few updates that I had, and are concerning the work permit and why I stopped registering a lot of people. I did not stop completely. I paused a little bit because it is not making sense to keep on. I'm not an agent. One thing, I'm not an agent. Most of you guys, you mistake me to be an agent. If I was an agent, then I wouldn't be charging that little money, or and I would not be involving you in the paperwork process, because a lot of people have been cheated. You see, they cheat a lot of people every day. Why? Because of the word paperwork. But for me, when you come to me, I teach you, or when you follow this YouTube, you know what they call paperwork. And I want to assure you that all my clients, all the people I'm helping, all of them, they are organizing their own paperwork. Trust me, everyone is organizing his or her own paperwork with my guidance, because when you pay 500,000 equivalent to $150 or euros, that is for commitment fee. Before you used to know $90, but now this video is changing because we cannot remain static because of demand. Demand and supply. When you have a lot of demand, then the supply, you need to increase also the service. So because of that, we had to increase a little bit by more. Now it is 150. It's another new update for this video. So guys, you can also saturate it, because a lot of people, they don't know this. So but others know, of course, because I always make lives and people ask me questions, and they hear me talking about it. So what does it mean? It means that money you pay is not for me. The $150 you pay or euros you pay is not for me. This money you pay, it is for putting you in a Zoom, and we teach you how to do the paperwork. Remember, Zoom is payable, is not for free. You have to pay for Zoom, and our Zoom goes for more, sometimes more than 2 hours, more than 3 hours, even sometimes we go for 5 hours when everyone is asking a question. Remember, this thing of paperwork, it is not a must that everyone knows it, and it is not a crime that people don't know it, because these fake the so-called agents, they had made it a point that they would, even right now, they charge a lot of money from people in the name of paperwork. But what is paperwork? Paperwork is simple. This is your national identity card, this is your passport, your bank statement, your birth certificates of your children, your marriage certificate, and maybe your land title, yeah, your car log book. So this is what they call paperwork. But these so-called agents, so rather, what they do, they just use this word paperwork to cheat people. They tell you 15 millions, 20 million, that is 5,000 euros, okay, just for paperwork. And afterwards, if someone is genuine, is going to ask you the exact paperwork from you. You tell you, I need your passport, I need your this, I need. So at the end of the day, you have paid for something that you own. You see? So for me, I come here and I tell you, you know what? I'm going to get you a work permit from Poland, and you're going to pay the exact money, the 6 million, 6.5. 6 million is close to, I think, 6.5, I think is close to 1,000 something, 1,500 plus something. I don't know. I'm not good at translating euros, but just you can translate it, get 6 million Ugandan shillings, translate it in your local currency, because I have a lot of viewers. If I go to translate that one, then also there is also fluctuations always. There is always fluctuation in prices. Uh, for example, I might say dollars or euros when tomorrow it has changed. But when I say 6 millions, you will always go and find 6 millions. What is 6 millions in my currency, or in the current euros, or in the current dollars? That's why I insist to 6 millions Ugandan shillings, or 6.5 for 3 years in Ugandan shillings. So you can get that and translate it in your local currency, because we have viewers from India, we have viewers from Pakistan, we have viewers from, I talked of even this gentleman called Ibrahim from Egypt. So a lot of people get to me. Even I have, by the way, some guys, I have one guy from Ghana, Mr. George, thank you so much. Very, very respectable guy. So I deal with a lot of people. So I cannot say it in their local currency, neither can I say it in dollars, because a dollar and euro keeps on fluctuating. But when I say 6.5 millions, it is that one. So you can calculate it, and then you translate it in your currency. So that is the money that we use to buy you, or to process for you a work permit. 2 years, I don't do 1 year. The reason for not doing 1 year is not because that I don't want to do it. I know we can process it, okay? But me, I just have that humanity. I just look at someone who has processed for 1 year, okay? And after 1 year, this person has to go in the other rotary that I told you, where you go, and you have to put your work permit there, and you wait for 3 4 months when you have not heard from the embassy, when they have not chosen you, when you are not chanced, okay. So you have like 6 months, or rather 4 months, 5 months to wait. So if you have 1 year, it means before 1 year, your work permit probably has like 6 months or 7 months. Which embassy is going to give you which embassy is going to give you a work permit when you are going to Poland to work, when you have only 6 months or 7 or even 8 months? So that's why me I say, if you come to me, add some small money, maybe like 2 millions, and get for 2 years, or add some small money, just like just 500,000, and get what? Get 3 years, and then afterwards Even if you waste 8 months, even if you waste 8 months in the process of getting an appointment, by the time you get your appointment, you already have 1 full year, which can be reasonable. Someone can base on that to give you a work permit because they know that you need to do what? You need to, yeah. Then another thing I have found out that I may not forget, by the way, when you are buying travel insurance, remember in the papers that you get, there are also papers that you need to organize. That is travel insurance. I've come to note that you need to pay also one year travel insurance. Yes, you need to pay 1 year travel insurance. I know it is very expensive, but I have some other things I told you. I have no power to change it. It is a policy from the Polish embassy or government, so you have to do it. Then when you get there, because remember you have multiple entry. Okay? Remember, you get a visa for multiple entry. Now I can understand why they want 1 year. They know that since you have a multiple entry, then you should be having 1 year always. Whenever you want to go to Uganda, you go to Uganda or Nigeria and come back. Or if you have lost someone and you want to go back home, you just go back home. Probably that's why they need that. And maybe for assurance, in the case you get there and maybe you don't, I don't know. I don't want to assume, but I think it has the reason why they ask for 1 year. So if you want to apply, also prepare that for 1 year, not the 1 month as I had thought or I had communicated earlier. That's why sometimes I always want to have an update because I'm also doing research. Okay, when you are in something, you do a research and then you update, you update. We started slowly by slowly, but now I'm going on making more research and making inquiries, interacting with people who are already living Uganda or Nigeria. Like I'm trying to know what are necessary documents that were requested or so. Then when I get this information, then I have to come also and update you guys. So be careful and make sure that you do what? You prepare for that document. Then another thing is confidence. You have all the documents as I have mentioned them. Okay, you have these documents from Poland. You have documents that you have made, the so-called paperwork that you have organized by yourself. Okay, so in between here, there's a word called confidence. Confidence. What do I mean by confidence? When you are going to ask for a visa anywhere, whether it is Poland, whether what, it is always good to be confident. And you have to study your work permit. All those documents they have given you, please translate them and know them. A question can come from there and I ask you, yeah, what is the name of the place that you are going to sleep on? Remember, everything is there. They have indicated that you'll be sleeping on this place. But mind you, you don't know even the place where you are going to sleep. You don't know even the company where you are going to work from. You do not know even how long does it take you maybe to walk from where you are going to sleep to where you are going to work from. Okay? You need to know these things because it can come as an exam. You need to be prepared and you need to be confident enough because at the end of the day, your confidence can either give you a visa or can make you reject a visa. Again, this is also a warning that I've seen to many people. Never underestimate the country called Poland. I'm repeating this. Don't underestimate a country called Poland. That anyone can go to Poland. No, it is not true. You need to have one confidence, as I have said. Your confidence, any question that they ask you, answer it. Look at that person. Don't look down. Kindly. Here in Europe or in these developed countries, when someone asks, even in our countries, I think, when someone asks you a question and you look down, it means that you are lying, or you are not sure of what you are going to tell to tell that person. If that person is white person, a white person is like a human being. There is nothing different. It's like me. What is different? What differentiates us is just this, the color, the skin color. Okay. If someone asks you a question, breathe in, breathe out, answer. Not just boo. They have asked you a question. You need to think of answer. Don't just answer because you want to get off of that person, or get out, submit, or they say bye bye. No, first think, then respond. Think, respond. Think, respond. Don't just, someone has said, why do you want to go and work with this company? Yes, because in Uganda there is no jobs. Then you are gone. Because I've been in UAE and there are no jobs, so that's why I'm going there. You are gone. There's no visa for you. So make sure that the answers you are giving should be related to work, either gaining experience, either the country is very good, it treats well their workers, you have read it somewhere, whether this job that you are doing, probably you have experience with it, or it is in line with what you are doing here, and you want to go and get more experience, and then when you come back, and you should be able to share that experience with the company that you are working with, something related to that. Do not just give an abrupt answers before you reason. Kindly, don't think that Poland just gives an answer like that. Gives a visa like that. You need also to prove to them that you are worthy to be in Europe. Remember, Europe, Poland is in Europe. Poland is under Schengen. So they have some rules and regulations that they follow before giving a visa. And again and again and again, actually, let me also talk about this. Avoid forged documents. I repeat, avoid forged documents. This one goes to whoever is trying to apply for any visa. Giving a bank statement that has 5 millions or 10 millions, other than giving that is real, other than giving a bank statement that has 50 millions and it is not real. They can give someone who has given a bank statement of 10 million a visa, and they let someone who has given a bank statement of 100 millions and it is forged, because these people, they have dealt with these documents. They have dealt with these documents. These people, they know that this is not Bank of Uganda, or this is not Bank of Africa, this is not Nigerian bank. They can know these documents, and again they have agents there. They have agents. It is easy to call and verify. So avoid, if you want to travel in any country using any visa, avoid forging documents. It has been a serious issue. Even USA came out and gave a directive. And that's why most of you guys, you have applied for a visa in America. They have given you a lot of time. And getting appointment, they give you like almost 8 months, 9 months. Yeah, because they need to verify each and every document. Where you got it, is it authentic? Is it fake? Is it right? Was it attained from the right source? Such questions they have to answer. They have to answer these questions, and then before answering them, they have to make research. Then they answer these questions by themselves, because you are not there. You are not there to be answered or to be questioned. Okay, you are not there. So they need to do the ground research by themselves, and then they answer the question that they would have asked you. So, ladies and gentlemen, try to start doing these documents by yourself. They're easy. We have done a lot of videos concerning motivation. We have done a lot of videos concerning your recommendation. Okay, we have done a lot of videos talking about bank statement, but I'm going to do another video about bank statement because a lot of people, they do not understand bank statement. Actually, I'm going to do it and do it and do it because a lot of people, you get rejections because of bank statement. But mind you, a bank statement is something that you can also make you as you if you have a target. A bank statement is something that you can develop. A bank statement is something that, but what you need to know how does a bank statement look like? How should it be? How should I make it? So I'll come with another session talking about bank statement because I remember I talked about it last 2 weeks, but it was in my local language. So I'm going to come back here in English and explain it to you very, very well. So at the moment, we have paused the registration because we need to see people moving. We need to see people getting appointments. Because since I told you from the beginning that we are not agents, we are just hoping people realize their dreams. So we don't need to act like agents. Because for the agents, for them, they recruit as many as they get because they are interested in money. They are just their interest is money. Even if they have nowhere to put you, they'll say, yeah, you can even go after 1 week. But after you giving them money, they just actually you start pleading after giving them money. Before giving them money, you are nice. But after giving them money, then you are garbage. That is an agent. But for us, we are totally different. Because you guys, you can testify or you can give, you can put a comment if you are there and you have ever probably approached me and you call me or you send me a message and I don't. Unless if you misbehave in the group and if I realize that you are an agent who is just coming to take information, then you go and scam. Or if I realize that your objectives are not matching ours. By now, thanks to George, you changed my perspective towards West Africans, because West Africans, they come with fire, they enter the thing, then later they start disorganizing this. I had said no more recruiting West Africans, but thank you, Bwana George, for changing my perspective towards them. Actually, you can see your good friends now, you know them in the group you are. One, I think, I don't know, he went to home and he was asking me some silly questions and I could not answer him because the questions he was asking me, he was one day in the Zoom and he was asking me the same question that are even on YouTube. And he also, you can see someone who is really serious or someone who is disturbing you. So guys, if you really, sometimes, I don't know whether some people, sometimes they want to test my patience, I don't know. But if I share my time and I give it to you, remember that time is precious. There are a lot of people who wants it, who wants my time like gold. So for you, if you are there and your work is just to see to see the other Bruce, so era still you will see him. But if you come and you want to know me, of course I'll help you. If you come for a reason, with a reason, I'll help you and I'll guide you and I'll buy that for nothing. I don't think there is anybody I've ever charged money for such. Whoever contacts me, I always give information. But if you want to go for my Zoom or you want me to use my hands and I do something for you, then that's where we start negotiating. But other than that, I try to be as simple and as cheap as for as someone, for the common person, the last person. I therefore want to stop from here. ladies and gentlemen, this video was I wanted to update you on how we are moving right now, because a lot of people are asking what is going on. This gentleman is no longer uploading or what? No, it is because I've been busy, and I've been also pushing these people who got work permits also to put them in the system. So yeah, probably that is it. What you do, just subscribe and share to a friend. Don't be so mean, because for you have information and you don't want to share to a friend. If I was like that, then you wouldn't be getting me here. But because I love you guys, that's why you can still see me here. So with that being said, I want to sign out. Please subscribe, switch on your notification, okay, turn it on, comment, because that comment that you comment is the one that brought this opportunity, by the way, and it is it will bring more opportunities. So, and finally, I'm not dealing with only Poland visa work permits. If you want any guidance on how to go and tour or visit, or you want to do a family reunion or what, knowledge is for free at the moment. But if you want me to be involved, then that's where I will bring costs here. But at the moment, it is free of charge. So as long as you can you can reach me, then it is free. When I start charging that one consultation fee for contacting me, still I'll make a video about that. But at the moment, it is completely free. You can reach me and you ask me any information. If you are just near here, you can even recently I hosted a family here that needed information. So feel free to contact me at any point, at any minute, at any second that you want. So I want to say